Hello internet, hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna be doing Shoutcast Sunday, and on Shoutcast Sunday, well, we shoutcast games, duh. anyways, yes, I picked two replays of Dota 2 that I want to shoutcast today, and the first one is gonna be a slow-paced game with not a crazy amount of action, but we're gonna have some very nice team fights towards the end, and this game is all about just showing you what is Dota 2 all about in terms of metagame, what strategies do the competitive players use, right? Or something along these lines. So I can give you some insight on that. I've been educating myself like crazy this past day, so yeah. And towards the end, we're gonna have some fun action then. The other game I'm gonna upload today, which is gonna be a little bit later on, is just gonna be lots of action. Lots of action, so we get lots of shoutcasting going. And just have a fun time with that. But yet again, the first one today is just gonna be very slow. I'm gonna explain heroes, I'm gonna explain items, I'm gonna do my best to explain strategies. And yeah, even though I'm not a good player, I think I've managed to get some grasp on the game already. Been watching a lot of shoutcasts. I have been talking to very good players, and well, they have explained me lots of things I didn't know. And yeah, I might even do like some chatting with the pros on Dota 2. I actually really want to do that. Anyways, so let's just go straight to it. Taking a look at the teams, we've got the Treant Protector on the Dire side. Is this the Dire? Ah, I got Radiant there, called the Radiant. I am sorry, names are difficult. Anyways, got Treant Protector. Then we got the Magnus in the mid lane. We've got the Darkseer currently jungling. We don't know how long he's gonna keep on doing that. But we also got the Rubik at the bottom lane. And of course, we've got the Gyrocopter being the carry, farming the bottom lane. And looks like we're gonna actually have some kind of a dual jungle. Indeed. Treant Protector is a hero that's very strange, because he doesn't really participate in any lane, but he just still wins the lane with his living armor. In case you don't know what Treant Protector does, his possibility makes you invisible if you're around a tree. Yeah, it's that simple. You can cast this on an ally as well, and will they turn invisible. Then we've got the Leech Seed, which is Leech Seed. It's just Leech Seed. It's the same ability. Like, if you played Pokemon, it's Leech Seed. If you didn't play Pokemon, well, enemy takes damage and you get healed. And it's kind of a debuff. It pulses every few seconds, and it's actually very powerful. It deals a lot of damage, and it also heals quite an incredible amount. Oh, looks like they're gonna go onto the Lone Druid here. A Lone Druid should be fine, though. Tower's really close, but... Oh, one hit. Ah, he managed to get off the half-bot and save his life, so... Well, that one was really close. But yeah, Leech Seed is a very nice ability. And then we've got the Living Armor, which is his signature spell. The Living Armor is global. You can cast it on anybody on the map. And they get damage block. So, well, for 7 instances, they take X amount less damage, and also while the living armor is active on them, they gain a really high amount of regen. So this is very strong, because what you can do with the Treant Protector, you can abuse the Leech Seed and the living armor to jungle, but what you mainly do is you just sit outside of a lane, because you don't really have to be in a lane, and you give the living armor to your teammates. You give the living armor to the Magnus, so he can safely farm the lane. You give the living armor to, well, I suppose, somebody that is in kind of an equal lane. There's nothing like that currently in the game. But assume we had, I don't know, like Alchemist versus Darkseer at the top lane, and nobody was around protecting the Alchemist. In that case, the living armor would come in very handy for the Darkseer, and there was, I don't think there would be any way for Alchemist to actually win that with the living armor on the Darkseer. As long as it's a one-on-one, right? And now the Darkseer is moving to the top lane, where the Treant Protector, he's still trying to get to level 2, right? He is not level 2 yet, which is... he really can use that. But he's just doing his best to get some farm. He pulled the creep wave into the jungle right here. And now this is something very interesting he's gonna do. He's gonna use these creeps to take out this camp as well. So he's gonna pull this camp over here right when the mud golem is about to die. Take out the mud golem, get the money. This is very difficult to do because you need to time it perfectly. But he's then gonna move on to this creep camp. And this is basically what allows him to jungle. He can use the leech seed from time to time to keep himself alive too. But this is his primary, well, way to jungle. And in the end, every hero can jungle like this, right? But the nice thing about Treant Protector is that he doesn't really need to jungle any quicker. This is a very slow way of jungling. This is, however, a way of jungling. And even a slow way of jungling, that's fine for him. He doesn't need the levels, he doesn't need the money. All he does later on in the game is go in, place down the ultimate, and that's good enough. That's really good enough, and he's gonna be able to get off an ultimate pretty much every fight, right? And early game, you just throw down the living armor on, well, whoever needs it. It's a pretty simple concept, but it's highly effective. And here we go with the pull going yet again. He also denied a full creep wave with that, which doesn't really make a whole lot of a difference, because we've got the lone druid now in the jungle. This is one of the main strategies in Dota. You tri-lane a lot. So if you take a look at the top lane, I'm sorry. If you take a look at the top lane, we've got the Alchemist up here. And he's protected by the Lina and the Bane. This is an incredibly strong tri-lane, right? We've got the Bane, he can't sleep. You just walk up to you and it's like, nightmare! And then you're like, oh, no, get her out of my hand! And then Lina walks up to you and just murders you, right? This is an incredibly strong combination. And the Alchemist, of course, he's got a stun too. He can throw down an unstable concoction, which, yeah, that's also gonna deal a really, really high amount of damage. So it's very difficult to actually go up against this lane. Darkseer as a hero, not even him can do that, right? It's very rare for a hero to even be able to hard lane suicide. And Darkseer is one of those. Darkseer's got two reasons why. First of all, something he can do is throw down the Iron Shell, which, well, it's just DPS around a creep, right? You can see it. He activated it on a creep early on, and, well, units around that creep take damage. You can activate it on allies, even enemies. Doesn't really matter who. But if he activates that, the creep wave is gonna push, and it's gonna push hard. And it's gonna push into the enemy tower. And as a result, the wave is gonna get counter-pushed, right? He sacrifices one creep wave of farm, one creep wave of experience. Actually, not exactly farm. If you take a look at this, he actually gets farm. He's getting a decent amount of money. That's 3, 4 last hits so far. 5. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? And the creep wave is dead. And this creep wave is going to push into that tower and stack up the other creep waves. And as a result, this is going to get pulled back over here. At least that's the plan. It doesn't work if the enemy team is, well, pulling, which is what they are doing, so that's kind of a problem. But another thing Darkseer can do is he can activate that surge, right? He can activate that surge, which gives maximum movement speed to a friendly unit. And if he activates that surge onto a creep while they are walking up to the tower, to the lane, activates it on this creep, for example, the creep is going to be over here while the others are still down here. As a result, this creep is going to die quicker and deal almost no damage. And as a result, the wave is gonna get pulled back again. He can also use the surge to run away, of course, which is also quite amazing. Now, the cool thing is that Darkseer is also capable of jungling, which you saw right there. And that's a pretty common thing. You pick a Suicider, which, if he can't actually lane, as I already explained, Darkseer is a very strong Suicider. But against Alchemist, Lina, and Bane, not even he can do that. That's just, well, suicide. And that's why you get that Suicider that can also go into the jungle. Popular heroes for that are Darkseer, Lone Druid, both of which we see in this game. Where is he? Ah, he's down here killing the Ancients. Lone Druid. We also got the Furion or Badge Rider. Those four are pretty much the most popular ones at the minute. And a nice and quick first blood kill right there. Oh, looks like Puck wants to go in. Fusi taking out of damage. Wow, takes out the Lina very easy. No problem whatsoever. And yeah, the Gyrocopter teleported in. The backup is here. Puck very low. One more hit. Silence picks up that kill on the Gyrocopter, which is bad news for the dire side, because Gyrocopter is one hell of a carry. One hell of a carry. Now something interesting is that he actually didn't skill his North Korean rocket. And that's weird, you usually see at least 1 point into the North Korean rocket. Actually, you always see 1 point into the North Korean rocket, but I suppose he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't really need it, right? At the bottom lane, he's kind of fine. It's still weird. I honestly would prefer just... I'm one of those guys that's gonna get the jump on the Mirana either way, right? It doesn't really matter who I'm going up against in the lane, even though I think I'm gonna completely destroy them. Let's just say I'm going up against, I don't know, a Faceless Void, right? I'm going up against him in the solo lane with absolutely no support around. I'm gonna destroy him. I'm still gonna get that lead. I'm still going to get it just because I want to be on the safe side. I always want to be on the safe side. And same with the North Korean rocket. I don't know, it's just my opinion though. He doesn't get it this game, which, again, that's weird. He just wants to use the rocket barrage for farming, I suppose. But yet again, he got a flak cannon, which is already amazing enough for farming. In case you don't know what these heroes do, I don't really want to explain all of them. I explained Treant Protector early on because I felt it was necessary. But in case of Gyrocopter, just look him up, right? Go on Join Dota, on Play Dota, Dota Cinema, any of those websites, and you can just look at the heroes. It doesn't really take long. So, can pause the video if you want to. Don't really have to, because this is at least only on more of a podcast, actually. So, yeah. Where was I? I lost track. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you pick Suiciders that can jungle as well. So in case the lane is going awful, well, you just go into the jungle and get some money and sometimes there. Witch Lone Druid, hell yeah, look at him. He got the Glossus Haste, he got the Blades of Attack. He is not that far off his armlet. I'm getting hiccups, great. But he's not that far off his armlet. And in case you don't know, but you can buy an armlet on Lone Druid, put that armlet on the bear, and activate that armlet. The armlet is going to give the bear all of the benefits, except for the stats bonus, of course, since the bear doesn't have any stats. However, it's going to give him all of the other benefits. The bear is not going to lose HP, however, which is a really, really cost-effective way to make the bear very powerful. And it's currently actually getting debated whether or not they should remove that. It was more of a bug to begin with, but... well, they're currently discussing if they're gonna treat it as a bug or if they're gonna treat it as a, well, I don't know, feature. I'm actually curious, does he have a different bear? No, he doesn't. Okay. Over. So, something that's very common in Dota. By the way, I just want to make this absolutely clear. Games are not always this slow. Again, I picked a very slow game on purpose, because I want to have some time to talk and not be interrupted by any useless action. Indeed.
Mid tower could use a little help.
But something that's very common in Dota is that both teams just farm up early on. And that's just their main thing, right? They sit in the lanes, in the jungle, wherever they can, and just want to get those core items. Like Magnus, he wants to get that Blink Dagger. And we've got the Rubik, but he's playing support, so yeah. But he wants to get, I don't actually know what is he going for. Looks like he's going for that mechanism, so yeah, he wants to get that item first of all. And then of course we got the Gyrocopter. Looks like he's going for that Yasha first, and he's gonna build the Yasha and then probably build that into a BKB. So he wants to get those two items first. Which, that's just what you usually do. You just take your time and get the core items you need before you start playing very aggressively. And yet again, still not as slow as this, but yeah, if we take a look on the other side too, we've got Black. He's playing that Alchemist, and look at him, he got the Hand of Midas here. He's just going crazy in terms of farm. Alchemist already an incredibly powerful farmer, and if you, well, upgrade that even more with the Hand of Midas. You're just going crazy. You already got a Shadow Blade. It's only 14 minutes into the game. Look at him. Let's just actually take a look at our gold per minute, and we see he's at 600 almost. That's a lot. Gyrocopter, which is the second, is like 200 behind. That's not really good news. But you have to keep in mind that Alchemist needs much more money to be effective, right? He's got the farming ability and no real true carry ability, right? He got the ultimate, I suppose, which that's indeed a carry ability. And the acid spray is also pretty useful. It's just not the same as the flag cannon, though. Yeah, it's just a world of difference. And this guy is going crazy. I don't know why he's not getting the homing missile. I didn't notice this when I first watched the game, and I think this is really, really weird. Anyways, in the meantime, we've got a fight in the mid lane. Looks like they're just gonna Laguna Blade that Treant. And that's it. Oh, okay, well that was kind of quick. And was kind of quick. Now something the Darkseer could do, and I think he's gonna do it, is put the Iron Shell. Actually, put it on himself. Okay, oh, here we go with the ultimate use. Lone Druid is dropping. Paka's gonna orb out of there. Rubik, I think he stole the orb. Yes, he did, but they managed to get the kill onto the Lone Druid. However, they still fell back. And that must have been a mistake. That's just suboptimal. Yeah, that's a wasted RP, and you don't want to do that. RP is so powerful. It's so powerful. It's like the only reason why you picked the hero, which is not true at all, because the hero is overall very strong. Magnus, really powerful. But RP, oh my balls, it's so good. It's so good. So incredible. And actually, it's really one of those game-winning abilities, right? There are a few game-winning abilities, or, well, game-turning abilities that can truly just, well, yeah, win or lose games. And one of them is RP. Another one would, of course, be that black hole, but RP is one of them too. And you don't want to waste it. I guess that's obvious. In the meantime, yet again, we got more farming going on. Both teams want to get their core items up before they start doing anything aggressive. We of course got the bear. He now finished his armlet. So I don't know what he's going for. I expect him to get that Orb of Venom, which is pretty core. You want to have that slow, which is very handy indeed. And then it's always like, some just go for more of a like very team fighty build, more of a hero damage build with the, what's it called actually, Mjolnir, I think. Oh, I need to look that up. Mjolnir, no, actually they want the Maelstrom. Yes, the Maelstrom. So that's something very common on the bear. Sometimes you also see crazy items, right? It's actually pretty funny. Like with the bear, it's always the same. You get the armlet, you get the orb, and then it's like, oh, well, get whatever the hell you feel like getting. Some players like to get just straight up damage. Sometimes you even see the radiance, but most of the time it's actually Mjolnir and... Actually, no, it's the Maelstrom, sorry. Maelstrom and the armlet orb, which is a very powerful build indeed. Now, these players are in the mid lane and looks like they want to get a push down. This is, well, this is what I was talking about. We've now got that blink up on the Magnus. Not quite the BKB yet, but yeah, again, it's very early on. You don't really need the BKB yet. You're just taking a tier 1 tower, right? And he got the mechanism. What does he have? He's got nothing, but that's not to be expected, and he doesn't have anything either. But that's fine. Like, those two are very hard support heroes, and nobody really expects them to have anything. Yet again, Treant Protector, he doesn't really need anything. He's fine. But looks like they're going for tier 2 tower 2. That's a little bit risky, especially with the pack on the other side. Oh, here we go with the Dream Coil. He's orbing. He didn't hit anybody though. RP onto nothing. It got cancelled actually. He hasn't used an RP yet. Puck goes down. Lina and Bane are both down. The buyback from the Lina though. Cinderin is back in the fight. Hits the Laguna Blade onto the tree and protected. It should be super effective, but actually it isn't, which is kind of sad. I want it to be. And looks like that's actually it. That was a very, very much one fight for the Radiant side, because well, in the end they got 3 kills and that buyback, which is more like 4 kills really. That buyback might have been a little bit hasty, if I'm completely honest. But buybacks don't really have a big penalty. There's a cooldown on buybacks, right? But it's not really a big deal. You use them early on, that's fine. That's fine. Cooldown is gonna be back up again when you need it. Sorry, it's kind of late. It looks like I'm going for Roshan right here. Now look at this. Look at this. My god, he just straight up got himself an assault cuirass. Look at how quick he's hitting. Oh man, if he now gets himself some damage, he's also gonna be hitting hard. Oh man, that's not gonna be fun. Alchemist, crazy hero. Crazy hero. Farms like a boss. And here we go with another team fight. Oh, they managed to pick off that poor little Rubik right away, which that's suboptimal for the Radiant. Darkseer is getting knocked down by the bear. Laguna Blade used, but nobody's dead yet. Oh, here we go. If the Luna goes down, Gyrocopter, he got his BKB going onto the puck. Not actually true at all, because he got entangled and he's not gonna get taken out by the Alchemist. Alchemist is Nightmare. The Nightmare gets taken off from the Lone Jewel Blink up on that Magnus, of course, so he's gonna be fine. And Black, oh yes, he managed to get off that nice little unstable concoction, whatever, and snipes that kill onto the Treant Protector. So, yet again, a one fight, but this time around for the Dire side. They only lost one in the Lina, and the most important thing, of course, is that they managed to get the Gyrocopter. Now, I don't know what the Gyrocopter is going for. He could be going for a Saint Yasha, but the more likely thing is that Manta Star. Manta Star is a really powerful item, of course, and yeah, you want to get that. I don't really think there's anything else to say about that. Though it's not really like an unheard thing to see that Saint Yasha. You sometimes do. It's kind of weird though. And oh, Magnus, you got incredibly lucky there. Look at that range on that ultimate, but he's gonna get taken out, and Rubik too. So that's 2 more pickoffs. 2 more pickoffs for the Dire side. Well, let's take a look at these graphs, which are entirely obnoxious. I hate these, I'm sorry. I don't think they're good. I just think they take up too much screen space, right? They takes away so much from the game. Doesn't look very good, but again, better's better. They're probably gonna fix that. I hope they do. I hope they do. This right here, this is nice. I like this, so we can go like hero level and game stats and kill staff assists, right? This is cool. I like this. Look at these last hits. And now actually look at this. Now this is very interesting. Look at the last hits. We got 148 for the Alchemist, and we got 180 for... Actually, right. You get a point. He's like 30 behind. And kills and deaths, it's actually in favor of the Gyrocopter. Look at the God per minute though. That's Alchemist for you. That's that passive. And of course the Hand of Midas. He just farms like a monster. And that's what the hero does. He just farms like a monster. I'm interested to see what he's gonna go for next. I would not be surprised to see an Abyssal Blade, or maybe even the Mjolnir. You can do that very easily. You usually want to get attack speed, right? On Alchemist, I've seen that a lot, but looks like he's going for that, well, Basher build, which is also very good. Actually, it's better. What did I say also? I don't know. You usually want to go for attack speed, but we already got attack speed, right? He's got that Shadow Blade, he's got Assault Cuirass, even the Hand of Midas, all of which give him attack speed. And now the Skull Dasher is just gonna allow him to like murder everybody. Except for people with living armor on them. But the Abyssal Blade, of course, crazy amount of damage from that ability. From that item, sorry. 100 add damage. Yes, definitely a good item to go for. Though my insight is still very basic, I suppose. We got the pipe up. Very nice pipe up on that dark seal. Which now it's all about getting those teamfight items, right? I expect either BKB or that refresher on that Magnus. Looks like he's going for the BKB, which that's very much reasonable, considering how much magic stuff is going on the Dire side. Oh, I always want to say Hellborn. I always want to say Hellborn, but no, it's the Dire side. I'm sorry. Yeah, but then of course we got Lena, we got Puck, we got the Bane, and even the Alchemist to some degree. So, yeah. Anyways, Blink is up. Oh, that first hit Entangle though. Oh my god, Fusi is taking a lot of damage right here. Alchemist wants to go in onto the Rubik. Rubik got bashed. Nice RP, but nobody's around. Is the ultimate gonna connect? Yes, one hit onto Lina. Lina's gonna get taken out. Puck is somewhere. I don't know, where is he? He disappeared. He's Puck. He got away. That's what Puck does. Anyways, Alchemist, he died and he resurrected. Or he, of course, had that Aegis. Looks like he's gonna be fine. Oh, nice. That was cool, but it didn't work out. He wanted to get him onto that cliff. That was his intention. So he would be stuck up here and they would have all the time in the world to kill him. Especially since he doesn't even have... Oh, actually, oh my god, he doesn't have a TP, but he also just stunned himself. Nah, here we go with the invisibility though, so he is fine. That's nice. Good for him, good for him. And use that Hand of Midas as often as possible. Of course, of course. So, we actually got a Nightmare onto that guy, but... Oh, random Ultimate of Doom, just to keep them away. But the ultimate doesn't have that long of a cooldown, so it's fine. And looks like he's actually going for the Manta style. Which, yep, definitely a good choice. Why the hell not? So, what else? Oh, boots of speed. Actually, boots of speed, what the hell? No, Gem, of course. He has boots! Not funny. He has boots though. And what do you have? Nothing extraordinary. Nah. But
Illusion.
the game is about to start. At least I believe so. If I hope I timed it correctly. I hope I did. Anyways, oh, here we go with that mouse roam. Of course. Nice item to get. Very nice item. And, well... Oh, here we go with the Smoke Gang. He still doesn't have the North Korean missile. I'm so surprised by that. Like, why would he not get it? Just 1 point, come on. And he even got 2 points. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe he misclicked his homing missile, got an hour point in the rocket barrage, and now it's like, I'm not getting anything else good. I don't know. I really don't. I think it's rather weird. So, does he have... No. He wants to go for a Blink Dagger, of course. Which you want that to be able to initiate with the Overgrowth. In case you don't know, Overgrowth doesn't actually deal damage. It's just a stun. Actually, not even a stun. It's just an immobilize. That's really all it is. And you can't attack. Yeah. An immobilize and his arm, but doesn't deal damage. So, this here is actually purely support. He barely deals any damage. Like maybe his Leech Seed, but actually Leech Seed, 300 damage. It's not too bad, especially considering you get healed for the same amount. But on the other side, he's a raw support here. And he's still farming up. I'm actually quite surprised that he doesn't have anything. Oh. I was about to say that he doesn't have anything new. What was I thinking? Just what was I thinking? So he's gonna trade his TP, which I think that's... I of course like the BKB. It's necessary. You need to be able to attack, and you like the Overgrowth stops you from that. You can use the BKB to break out of the Overgrowth. I don't know if it's the same as in Hon. Yes, it is. So he just needs to use it before after he gets hit by the Overgrowth, and he's gonna be fine. But I'm not sure if it actually helps against the reverse polarity. Yep, it doesn't. So that's a shame. It's not gonna be useful against that. However, Darkseer, Gyrocopter, and even Rubik. They still got a decent amount of magic damage. Though, Gyrocopter, of course, he's mostly physical. And it actually looks like he is completely skipping past the Manta style. Now, this is also something that is very common, is to get that Yasha and just have that Yasha. A hero's way to do that is Juggernaut. Juggernaut! I'm sorry you have to say it like that. Oh, you're just not doing it right, but Juggernaut is one of those. Another one would be... Give me a second. Oh, can't think of him. What's his face? Damn it. Oh yes, Phantom Lancer. That's him, yeah. You want to get it, just to have it, right? With some nice stats. Movement speed is also really handy. And that's what he is doing right here. He's got that, and he's now gonna build that MKB first for a high amount of damage, which the Flag Cannon, it just transfers your hit. So you want to hit as hard as possible. However, you don't really care about attack damage, right? Attack damage is nice, but it's not your primary, like, concern. Did I say attack damage? I'm sorry. Attack speed. Attack speed is not your primary concern. Because of the limit of attacks on that Flag Cannon. If you get 6 hard hits off, it's much better than getting off 6 quick hits, right? So, anyways, looks like he's able to actually pick up his MKB right now if he wanted to. But doesn't look like he actually wants to. Maybe saving up a bit of for Buyback but I don't know. I don't know. He could do that for the Buyback. What do we actually have? Got permanent buyback status. Yes, of course. Net Dwarf. Oh, cool. Net Dwarf. So, yeah, the Alchemist, of course, is worth the most. And look at him. He finished his Abyssal Blade. He's now got that Aegis. Finally saw his End of Midas. Yup, the push is going to commence. It's go time. And yeah, we got pretty much everything we need. Look at him. He's got the Dasher. Ah, yes, that's what you get afterwards. That's what you get afterwards. I was trying to remember earlier, and I don't know if you noticed, but I couldn't remember like what you get afterwards. So I was like, oh, damage. Yeah, the Basher, that's it. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, he's got that Blink. What does she have? Well, nothing particular, but again, support. And Bane also got that Blink, so it's go time. It's go time. They want to make use of everything they have. Fusi? Actually, is it Fancy? Fusi? Ah, Fancy. Oh, sorry. But he's got his Black Kingma. So, yeah, it's really, really good. Holy balls! That guy just straight up got a Divine Rapier. It just doesn't give no shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did he... Oh yes, he realizes just how far behind they are. And he just manned the hell up. Got that Rapier. But that's crazy balls. Why would he do that? Initiation onto the Lone Druid. Lone Druid taking a lot of damage right here. Still alive though. Didn't manage to kill him yet. Alchemist is caught in that Treant Protector ultimate. Putting out tons of damage. Treant Protector gets chopped down instantly. Gyrocopter sitting in the middle of it. But oh my god, that Alchemist. Oh, it's looking fine though. Yeah. Alchemist got away. And actually that Divine Rapier did pay off. Except for the fact that, well, Magnus got killed right there, but they managed to win that fight. And oh, this is actually interesting. Oh my god. Look, honestly, I'm really surprised right now. I didn't notice this the first time I watched it. I really didn't. Oh my god, I'm interested now. I didn't actually finish watching the replay. Well, this is gonna be fun. Random Divine Rapier. Well, I don't really know what the Alchemist is gonna go for next. I don't know if the Shadow Blade is really doing its job. Like, it saved him right there. But on the other hand, like, if he had, let's say, a useful item, would there have been a need for saving? Could he not have just one? I don't know. Not a big fan of the Shadow Blade, if I'm completely honest. Not a big fan of it. Again, it saved him, and it's more of an early game item, honestly. It has its purpose, even late game, but it just takes up that slot, and look at him, like, he's farming. In my opinion, he should be doing two things. Either selling that Shadow Blade and getting a new items once he's got lots of money farmed up, in which case it's fine if he continues farming, which is what he's doing right now. Or just stop farming, because you got the finished items. What you gonna buy? What you gonna buy? Does it make a difference if you get money now? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. What you doing? Stop it. My god. That's actually something I noticed a lot of carries do, is they, even though, and not talking about competitive play, more about low level play, but if a carry got just a finished item set, they just keep on farming. And it's like, what are you even farming for? There's nothing you can buy. You got a full item set. What's the point in having more money? Give that money to somebody else. Give that money to the lone druid. Give that money to the Lina so she can get her blink up. Help the other heroes on your team as opposed to just getting what you want. Which doesn't serve any practical purpose anymore. So I'm still surprised by this. Got a Talisman of Evasion though. He's building that butterfly next, which the Talisman of Evasion is great. It's amazing. It's a really cheap item, basically reduces physical damage by 25%. That's really what it does for 1800 gold. That's a lot of damage. And well, Alchemist, he won't be getting an MKB, at least not in the near future. Honestly, I would be surprised to not see him pick up another thing. Like, maybe some lifesteal in there. That sounds like a plan. But we also might just get the MKB to counter that. What's it called? The Talisman of Evasion, the butterfly, once it's finished. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. What does he have? Not a whole lot. Does he have anything in his stash? Can we actually check that? I don't know if we can. Oh well. I'm not quite used to this replay process yet. Is there any apparently not. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Ooh. By the way, yet again, look at these last hits. Gyrocopter's almost 100 ahead, right? No, look at the gold per minute. Actually, can we? No. Alchemist is getting further and further ahead, even though he's got so many creep kills less. That's just that passive. It's so strong. It's so incredibly strong. If you really want to play as a really strong carry, Alchemist is the way to go. He's also lots of fun too, so that's of course a nice added benefit. Oh, can he get off the concoction? Ah, he couldn't. He couldn't. And well, his Aegis ran out. What is he gonna buy now? Got a lot of money. Are they actually gonna wait for his next item, or are they gonna do something now? It's kind of dangerous, right? You don't really want to push against somebody with a Divine Rapier. Which Gyrocopter is definitely the best carrier for a Divine Rapier, right? If you want to get one on any hero, Gyrocopter, definitely. Or maybe Bounty Hunter in pub games, which is tons of fun. Just walk up to people and one-shot them. But yeah, Gyrocopter is definitely the one hero. And he now finally got his North Korean rocket. Though I think he had to. Oh man. Because he can't see the stats anymore. Pew, pew, pew. So, how was his money actually looking? Does he have enough to finish his butterfly? I'm quite surprised that he actually doesn't. I thought maybe he's got something in the stash. No, that's very unlikely though. Usually competitive players, they just save up and save up and save up and save up, right? Until they can just straight up finish an item. Which that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Always want to have that buyback money. Hey, YouTube money.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Did I choose the wrong replay? I don't think so. No, I
Radiant lost the top tower.
Man, I don't have any. I don't remember any of this. Okay, well, let's just stop talking about my retardation. Is that a thing? It should be. Is that a word? Did I make that up? I want it to be a thing. We're just gonna act like it is. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that anymore because I'm just embarrassing myself. Oh no. I really don't know anymore. Just what is real? Oh, is this the real life? Oh, is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the sky and see. I'm gonna stop, I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that, I shouldn't do it. Anyways, looks like the alchemist is going for a rapier as well. Because fuck you, that's why. I like that reasoning. I really wouldn't be surprised if he gets one, just to be like, well, fuck you. I can do that too. And yes, look at this. Look at this. The courier, it's going to the secret shop.
You know the drill.
He's gonna
Can't do
get
nothing about
a
dire
rapier.
structures
Oh,
right now.
yes. Because fuck
Dire's
you.
top tower's
That's
getting
why.
beat down.
I just
Dire's
noticed that
lost
there's
the
a
top tower.
no-tail guy, a Meepo style no-tail guide on here, which is okay. Yeah, that's cool. Why is that? Oh well. So, oh come on, do it. Come on, do it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Get that
Radiant's
rapier.
mid-tower's coming apart.
Get that rapier, man up. Come on. Come on. Do it. No, we all know you want to. Come on. Just go to the left. Yes, yes, that's the direction. Yes. Good, good. No, 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 you stay, stay around. You go over here, you buy that rapier. Get that rapier. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Get over here, come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, come, where you go? No, no. Oh, he got that MKB. Oh. But he was thinking about it. You could see it. You could see it. He was seriously thinking about it. Well, if you're not gonna push now, I don't know when you're gonna push. Because Alchemist, he's got a finished item set. He's done. The MKB is probably the smarter choice anyways. Because you want to bash the Gyrocopter, right? And he's got the Talisman of Evasion. That's why you need that MKB to be able to hit him. Indeed. So, I don't actually know what he is doing. Courier is going back to base. He doesn't have... Oh, I actually know. He finished the Satanic. Ah, yes. Oh, of course he did. So that's a nice item to have, indeed. And... Oh, Bane. What you doing up there, Bane? Get down here. Get down here, Bane. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's an early kill on the Spirit Bear. If he dies another time... Which he can't just get splashed into the ground from that ridiculous flak cannon, so... Yeah. Oh, here we go. Teamfight is about to start. Fancy gets hexed right away, and he's running away, getting locked down by the Alchemist. One more hit, and the Alchemist manages to get that kill. Activates her BKB now. Going onto the Gyrocopter, locking him down too. Of course, and the Abyssal Bay did his job. Stunned the Gyrocopter. The power treads are on the ground. What the hell? Looks like he... picked up the Divine Rapier. Ah, okay. He dropped his treads, picked up the Rapier. Honestly, dropped the freaking Shadow Blade. Oh well, I suppose he doesn't want to. But, oh, here we go. He saw his Shadow Blade now. He's gonna get good boots. No, he doesn't gonna get any boots. He just doesn't give no fucks, apparently. Oh man, this is actually really interesting. So... he's got that Aegis now. He doesn't have boots though. Oh, look at him, just trotting along. Now, the reason why he can actually do this, why it's not completely terrible, is that the ultimate gives him 60 movement speed. Or is it even more? No, it's 60. It gives him 60 movement speed. Yeah, he can do it. It's okay. And, well, here we go. With the attack onto their base. The bear's here too. And dealing lots of damage. It got Assault Couriers. Oh, that's interesting. We got two now. Maybe Alchemist wants to sell his. Maybe that's why he got... maybe that's why he got one too. I'm not sure. I actually wouldn't recommend selling it if I'm completely honest. Because look at him. He deals so much damage now. He just needs the attack speed. I actually think he deals too much damage now. Has too little attack speed. Oh my god. Oh my god. He so baited that. BKB right there. That was really well done. Cancelled the IP right away, though he had to activate his own BKB too. And Alchemist goes in 2 shots. That freaking Magnus. Puck going in. Oh my shit. Look at this. Look at this Alchemist. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. And Darkseer, yeah, good sir. Not happening. 2 shot onto him too. And this is not looking good for the Radiant. Not looking good at all. The acid spray also takes off the living armor right away, which that's awful. This is really, really bad for them. Oh, it's also very interesting for me, so that's cool. Now, the Magnus did not get off, what's it called? RP last fight, and he won't get one off this fight either, because he's just gonna get 2 shot. Oh my god, I think that might be it. I think that might be the GG. Oh, hell yeah. Probably is. Oh, and here we go with the GG card. Oh my god! Look at him! Just murdering everybody. Oh, hell yeah. So, mousesports wins this game, which was from the Qualifier actually, from the International Free East Qualifier. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but this was actually like the highest game ever. And I think it was the finals. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Give me some feedback if you enjoyed this. Would be cool. And well, see you later on. Bye.